Today, we're going to join a huge crowd of people following Jesus, who is changing everything. We need to pack some things to make the journey to visit Jesus. Imagine you have a small bag that you'll take with you. What will you bring? Why don't we fill our bags together? I think I'll bring some bread, a coin or two, and a blanket to keep me warm if it gets cold. You see, life was pretty difficult for many of the people who followed Jesus. A small group of wealthy people with lots of money, land, and honor, controlled almost everything. Money and land were some of the most powerful things people could have in Jesus' time. Another important thing was honor. To have honor meant to have people's respect and to belong. The same small group of people made decisions in their government which helped them to get more money, land, and honor. Those decisions made life harder and poorer for others by taking money, land, and honor away from them. This is called an oppressive system. Jesus couldn't wait to flip the script and show everyone how backward that really was. And so Jesus began by healing people from all kinds of sicknesses and telling them about God's kingdom. You can think of a kingdom as the way the world is set up, generally under a king. After healing so many people's hurts and pains, Jesus cared for them in another way. He brought them up a mountain and sat them down to teach them, bringing healing to their hearts, souls, and minds. I think we should join Jesus on the mountain now. Let's hike up to the top so we can hear. As Jesus gathered the people around him and told them that God wants everyone to have all that they need and that no one should be harmed or oppressed. In God's kingdom, there is abundance. That's more than enough food, money, love, and resources for every person, every child of God to thrive. When there's enough for everyone, no one needs to fight or oppress anyone else. Everything Jesus taught and did was about breaking down hurtful, oppressive systems and building up God's kingdom of abundance instead. Jesus listed 9 ways that people are blessed. To be blessed meant to be happy in the fullest way. People often thought happiness happened because of their situation or their circumstances, like how well or not life was going for them. People still think that today. The kind of people Jesus described as blessed or happy, though, seemed strange. Jesus said happy or blessed people are those who we might think of usually as unlucky or having lots of trouble. Jesus' topsy-turvy teaching turned everything upside down and showed people that they are loved. They are special, and they are not alone. He encouraged them to see these things in other people too. Jesus blessed people through his actions and words and gave them hope. Just as Jesus blessed the people, I want to bless you too. A blessing is something you receive, so open your hands like you're ready to receive a gift. I'll speak a blessing, and if you're ready to receive it, take the blessing for yourself and remember it this week. You are blessed. There is more than enough love for you today in God's kingdom. Spend a few minutes thinking about what God's kingdom looks like for you. What does God's kingdom sound like, taste like, smell like, feel like? Perhaps everyone in your family could go and find something in your house that reminds them of God's kingdom. Something that reminds you of how much you are loved, or a sound that brings you joy. What about a smell that brings you comfort, or a snack you really enjoy? What about a lovey or a blanket that makes you feel safe? Receive God's love and God's blessing for you today. God's kingdom is full of abundance and enough love, belonging, and hope for everyone.